Hey everybody, meteorologist Derek Beasley here with an update on the storms that are now developing across parts of western and central Maryland. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for most of the area until about 10 o'clock tonight, and that is for the possibility of some of these storms producing some damaging winds, similar to what we saw over the 4th of July weekend on an isolated basis. A few of these storms could produce some strong winds. We've already had storms producing very heavy rainfall across the region. And the storm that I'm watching in particular right now is this one moving through Montgomery County. So I'll go a little bit closer here so you can see what this storm is doing. There is a severe thunderstorm warning there, including places like Germantown and down towards Rockville and Gaithersburg. And you can see the storm right now making its way through parts of Montgomery County, mainly into the western and central portions of the county. And this is going to continue tracking down 270, so a pretty rough go of it. Going up 270 up towards Frederick or back down towards the district. But these storms are going to continue making their way eastward and southeastward. So places like Sandy Spring and Aldie, all the way down towards Rockville and Silver Spring, Potomac, getting in on the action as well. And these storms should continue pushing through the rest of Montgomery County down towards Silver Spring and Burtonsville, even affecting the southern parts of Howard County, although it looks like the Howard County portion of the storm appears to be weakening. Not to say that you won't get some heavy rain and some lightning with it as it pushes south and east, but this storm will eventually push into the district, especially northwest D.C., and then getting up towards parts of northern Prince George's County, southeastern and southern Howard County, and eventually, if it holds together, for you folks out towards northern parts of Anne Arundel County. So that would include the Fort Meade, Odenton area, out eastward to places like Gambrills, and eventually perhaps areas north of Annapolis, getting up around Glen Burnie and Pasadena. So just heads up for you, these storms are going to be heading in your direction. The rest of the state looks fairly quiet. There are some showers and storms popping up across parts of Harford and Cecil County, as you can see here. So getting up around Bel Air and Aberdeen. And these are going to be tracking up towards areas north of Fair Hill and Cecil County. And then back towards the west, we got some storms through Garrett, Allegheny County. Heavy thunderstorms now pushing just south of Cumberland. And these are going to be making their way east and northeast into parts of West Virginia, into the Panhandle there, and up into Washington County as well. So kind of the wide view here, I think what's going to happen over the next few hours is these storms are going to gradually start to organize and get a little bit more widespread. And as I put a forecast model into motion here, you could see how the storms will get a little bit more organized in that 5, 6, 7 o'clock time frame right along the I-95 corridor, and then getting into southern Maryland later on this evening, as well as the eastern shore. So 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, those storms should begin pushing south and eastward through that area. And I think all of this will be over with by the time we head towards 9, 10 o'clock tonight, as that severe threat begins to wind down here across our region. So again, the severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect for the area until 10 o'clock tonight. That includes all the areas that in pink from Washington County over to Worcester County at the coast. And then, of course, we've got the flood watch in effect for a good chunk of the area. Any storms that do occur today will put down upwards of 1 to 3 inches of rain per hour. We already saw a little bit of that across parts of Frederick County earlier. We did see some storms there, especially to the south of town, producing upwards of 2 to 3 inches in an hour's time. So again, the greatest threat from these storms here for this afternoon will be from damaging winds, torrential rainfall, and a lot of lightning. The strongest storm in the area right now, moving through Montgomery and far southern parts of Howard County. And I'll keep an eye on these storms here out in the West Virginia Panhandle, which again should organize as they track a little bit closer to central Maryland and the I-95 corridor. I'll keep you updated here throughout the afternoon. And of course, get all the latest weather information on mdweathernetwork.com. Talk to you soon.